What if I told you that some movies and TV shows teach more about money than years of school? I'm not talking about budgeting or saving money. I'm talking about how rich people hide their wealth, how companies become billion-dollar empires, how money is laundered. So, before the FBI takes the video down, share it with your friends and let's dive in. Ozark. Let's start with the most illegal entry on the list. If you have never watched Ozark, imagine Breaking Bad, but instead of making drugs, the main character is trying to clean dirty money. The series follows Marty Bird. Marty is a financial advisor who gets dragged into the dangerous world of a Mexican drug cartel. To save his family, he is forced to move the Ozarks and launder millions of dollars through business like casinos, restaurants, hotels, and more. What makes Ozark so fascinating is that it doesn't treat money laundering like a movie magic. It shows step by step how criminals try to hide money, where money comes from, and how businesses can be used to make illegal money appear legal. Now, obviously, don't copy anything from the show, but what can it teach you? Ozark teaches you that understanding finance can sometimes be more powerful than making money itself. The Wolf of Wall Street. If Ozark teaches you how money gets cleaned, Wolf of Wall Street teaches you how money gets made. Based on the real story of Jordan Belfort, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, the movie follows a young stockbroker who builds a massive fortune by selling questionable investment and creating one of the most infamous financial empire in history. The movie is packed with luxury cars, giant mansions, wild parties. Beneath all this craziness is a surprisingly interesting lesson about sales, confidence, and human psychology. One of the reasons the movie became so popular is Jordan understands something most people don't. People buy emotion before they buy product. Financially, the movie teaches how powerful communication skill can be. Whether you're selling products, building a business, creating content, or applying for a job, the ability to pursue people is incredibly valuable. Molly's Game. At first glance, Molly's Game looks like a movie about poker. It's actually a movie about networking, influence, and understanding wealthy people. Molly Bloom, a former Olympic level skier who unexpectedly ends up running exclusive underground poker games attended by celebrities, athletes, business executives, and powerful figures. Players come and go, fortunes are won and lost. Molly finds herself operating in a world where millions of dollars can change hands in a single night. What makes the movie so interesting is that Molly herself isn't the richest person in the room, yet she learns how to create value for people who are. Molly's Game teaches the relationship often matter just as much as money. Many opportunities come from knowing the right people, understanding how they think, and building trust. Dumb money. This is a proof that sometimes ordinary people can shake an entire financial system. Dumb money tells the true story behind the GameStop stocks phenomena. The movie follows a regular investor who notices something unusual is happening with GameStop stocks. What starts as a simple investment idea eventually turns into a worldwide movement involving millions of everyday people. Suddenly, large Wall Street firms find themselves losing billions, while regular investor becomes the internet celebrities overnight. The reason this movie works so well is because it makes stock market concept easy to understand even if you have never invested before. Quick question, out of all the movies we have talked about so far, which one taught you the most about money? And also, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to subscribe. The founder. Movie stars Michael Keaton as Rick Rock, the man who transformed McDonald's from a small restaurant into one of the biggest business empires on the planet. When Ray discovers a small burger restaurant run by McDonald brothers, he immediately sees the potential that nobody else sees. What follows is one of the most fascinating business stories ever put on the screen. Most people think McDonald's became successful because of burgers. The founder reveals that the real secret was much bigger than food. Without spoiling too much, Ray eventually realized that the true business opportunities isn't selling hamburgers at all. The realization changed everything. Financially, the movie teaches one of the most important lessons in business history. Sometimes the product isn't the business. The real money may be hidden somewhere else entirely. The Company Man. This is probably the least flashy movie on the list. No yachts, no billion-dollar startups, no money laundering operation. But it may contain one of the most important financial lessons of all. The Company Man follows several corporate employees whose lives are turned upside down when their company begins major layoff during the difficult economic period. The movie explores how quickly life can change when a stable paycheck suddenly disappears. What makes this movie powerful is how realistic it feels. Many viewers either have experienced layoff themselves or know someone who has. Financially, the movie teaches the importance of saving money, having backup plans, developing valuable skills, and avoiding lifestyle inflation. The biggest lesson is a simple job security is never guaranteed. No matter how successful a company appears, the company man serves as a reminder that financial stability often depends on preparation rather than prediction. The laundromat. If Ozark shows money laundering from the criminal side, the laundromat shows how the wealthy can legally move and protect enormous amount of money through complex financial system. The movie is inspired by the Panama Papers scandals that expose hidden offshore financial network used by wealthy individuals around the world. Rather than focusing on one character, the movie tells many interconnected stories that reveal how shell companies, offshore accounts, and complicated legal structure can be used to hide ownership and move money across borders. And those were the movies and shows that are informative about money and they almost feel illegal. Now I want to hear from you. Which movie do you think taught the most valuable financial lesson? If you enjoy the video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, share it with your friends. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. It's your boy Random AF signing off.